In the Democratic race, Bryce fended off Cathy Myers, a local school board member, union activist, and former high school teacher. She mounted an unexpectedly competitive race against him with a fraction of the funds and national media attention. In analyses of Donald Trump's 2016 presidential win, we heard a lot about white working-class voters, people without high levels of education being really supportive of him, said Aaron Weinshank, a political science professor at the University of Wisconsin-Green Bay. Bryce is a candidate trying to represent white working-class voters, but obviously doing it for a different side. His showing in November could be a signal to party elites that this is the kind of candidate you want to recruit for other places in the country, Weinshank said. Bryce's primary win is the culmination of a campaign that began in mid-2017 with a viral video ad that featured images of the burly, mustachioed iron worker Bryce on the job and taking care of an elderly mother suffering from multiple sclerosis. Bryce sought to contrast his humble, working-class lifestyle with that of Ryan, a two-decade incumbent known for advocating drastic cuts to the social safety net. The ad concluded with Bryce challenging the House Speaker, "Let's trade places. Paul Ryan, you can come work the iron, and I'll go to D.C." Sensing the inevitable, the Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee made its support official in March, adding him to its list of high-priority red to blue candidates. But Myers developed her own equally devoted block of supporters, who fumed at the sexism they detected in the media's lopsided coverage of Bryce. And in a Vice News article in May, some Democratic women in Wisconsin criticized the National Party officials for picking sides in the race. It also had emerged last November that Bryce had only paid a years-old child support debt to his ex-wife after he began his run of office. Bryce chalked the matter up to temporary financial difficulty due to the unpredictable of construction work in short, a feature of his workingman brand. Myers, who ran on a similarly progressive platform as Bryce, made challenging his character the central focus of her underdog bid. She hit pay dirt in July when CNN reported that Bryce had been arrested 9 times from the early 1990s to the present. Bryce's 2 most recent arrests were during acts of civil disobedience against conservative policies in 2011 and 2018, respectively. But CNN revealed that he had also been arrested for marijuana possession in 1991 and for driving under the influence of alcohol in 1998. Bryce was subsequently arrested 3 times for driving with a license suspended as a result of the 1998 incident. He expressed regret about his conduct, telling CNN, "I've worked very hard to learn from my mistakes." At a candidate debate just 2 days after the CNN report, Myers hammered Bryce over the arrests, his past financial issues, verbal miscues, and alleged flip-flopping on some issues. She argued these matters would make Bryce less viable in the November election. "My opponent has made mistakes, and they're going to be exploited by the Republicans," she said. Myers, though, may have been hurt by a late-breaking revelation that raised questions about her judgment as a school board member. In 2015, Myers' then-boyfriend, Roger Mary, was representing a union official who sued the school board for access to district records. Myers had access to district information that she passed along to Mary. She defended what she did, saying that she agreed with the union official's lawsuit. Even without the character questions, Bryce will be battling tough odds. Obama narrowly won the district in 2008, albeit when it had slightly different borders. After Republican Mitt Romney won it narrowly in 2012, Trump carried it by about 10 percentage points in 2016. So winning it will be a reach for Democrats. Still, Ryan's retirement has improved the Democratic prospects. After Ryan announced that he would step down, the election prognosticator website Sabato's Crystal Ball changed its rating of the race from leaning Republican to toss-up.